Hello, and welcome to Spirit Touch Lessons in the Sanctuary. We're going to talk about heaven's treasures. Job knew chapter 7, verses 6 and 7 is his time was short. Down here, David agreed in Psalms 144, verse 4, and in chapter 39, verses 4 and 5. And that's why we have Matthew 6, 19 and 20. Those treasures are God and his people. The treasure of his word is one thing we will take with us because of Psalm 119:89. Peter knew that when he wrote 1 Peter 24 and 25, no, we won't take Bibles there because the word is already there. We will take the word we had in our hearts while we were here. Moses knew God had a book up there, Exodus 32:32. See what Malachi 3:16 tells us. Paul knew about Philippians 4:3's book of life. Those words from the angel to John in Revelation 10:1 through 11 mean he wanted John to read it and digest it. Then there are those books of Revelation 20:12. Sounds like quite a library up there, but then we will still have lots to learn. We can call heaven God's eternal university. Jesus will be our professor along with those who wrote the Bible. We will be literate but not all knowing, but we will get a better understanding. Another treasure is the people. That's why we need to keep on witnessing until he comes to help others get there. So many need to hear our testimony. They need to hear the word. That's why he has me doing these lessons on the tube. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Take those 1 Corinthians 3:6 words to heart. Those Matthew 6 verses include tithes, gifts, and those free will offerings given to the Lord. Yes, we are to provide for our families, but we are also called to give to the works of the kingdom. One suggestion is to give to the Gideons who place Bibles in schools, hospitals, and hotel rooms around the world. Another is to help support missionaries and pray for them. God gives us the power to do his assigned tasks and the funds to get the job done. There's nothing artificial up there. None of the beautiful music is pre-recorded. It's all live without amplifiers. You might ask, how can we know friends and family will be there? The answer is that no parting is final within God's family or circle of friends. Up there, we will learn things the same way we do down here, by looking, listening, reading. When we go into new situations, we should look around and see how things are done. Listen to the people who have been there a while. Both of those are how we do learn and should be done before we jump in and try to take charge. Because heaven does not need to be changed. It's the only perfect place. Look at Matthew 16:15 and through 17 for another way to learn things. Yes, I'm sure we will be allowed to ask questions. Best of all, there won't be any pop quizzes and no report cards. Yes, angels are already there and have been since before creation. We have talked about them in previous lessons, so go back and review. That they do have assignments down here. Hebrews 1:14. Humans do not become angels when we die. Angels are angels. People are people. We will live and work with them. Right now, we are in the realm between visible and invisible. So we can't see them unless they are allowed to show themselves. Hebrews 13:2. While on assignment, Colossians 1:16, but we are to do 2 Corinthians 4:18. We are told why in Ephesians 1:9 and 10. Now heaven and earth are two separate places. After Revelation 21:3, they will be one place. Then our five senses will be even better, hard to imagine, beyond bionic eyes and ears, super taste buds. Flowers will smell even more fragrant, and so will the food. Yes, we will feel everything to the max, and they will be good feelings. Hebrews 12:22 says it will be a joyful assembly. Angels will be at the gates to greet us as we come and go from the city. They have names just like we do. Yes, we will worship with them. Isaiah 6:1 through 4. That may be the worship leaders during praise time. Revelation 4:8. Those elders will be from the Old Testament and the New Testament. 1 Corinthians 11:10. It tells why we are to worship in spirit and in truth. Psalm 34:7 says they are all around us. Up there we will work beside them. Revelation 19:10 and 22:9. Here's why the lawsuit mania down here is a bad idea. 1 Corinthians 6:1 through 3. Sometimes we are out of turn. Those lawsuits are mostly for revenge. Until we get up there, keep in mind Hebrews 13:2. You may send your prayer request to heanswers@two@gmail.com.